now.
Yeah. Stupid thing.
Your face is stupid.
Mom's face.
Let me take off my sweater. I'm ready to pull the Arctic feather in Jordan's house.
Oh, come on. I'm about to break a sweat in here.
Oh, come on, guys. Stop. What is your deal? Get off of me. Oh. I can't. I'm stuck. Are we live yet?
We are live.
Oh.
Yep.
Good to know. You can't even see my shirt.
Okay, we got someone here. Hi!
Hi, Kyra!
Sorry for the first mess up. I swear, every time we start these live videos,
every time he starts the live video,
I always start with my phone oriented up like normal people hold their phone, and then that's how it wants to do the stream the entire time. So then I have to stop it and start over.
Well, it seems like you would remember after doing it so many times the wrong way.
You know, you would think YouTube wouldn't be so gay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see what we got here.
So this
big old we are live on there.
Cup of piss right here is some mead. So I'm gonna be drinking on all night.
I think Kyra was first, Jana. Hi, Hannah. Jeremy's here.
What's up, Jeremy?
Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Let's see the merch. Ugh. Ugh. White trash army.
Show them the back. Show them the back.
White trash army. Get off of me. Ugh.
Make room, boys. Look out, Modi. Move.
So, there it is. It's pretty freaking cool. I was sporting it in the airport. I think somebody recognized me.
Oh, yeah. I remember that story. I think they're more looking at it like, that racist bitch.
Can Mom drink too? Mom can, but Mom doesn't want to. Uh-oh, we're buffering.
She's a lightweight like Hannah, so.
Yeah, I don't drink. Here, you do this.
Okay.
Do you need my glasses?
Huh?
Do you need my glasses?
No. Jeremy, it's good to see you. I can't remember the last time I saw you comment.
Yeah, we were just talking about you the other day.
It could be possibly because I've been busy.
No, I mean, I haven't seen him either.
Yeah.
And I noticed, you know, the only way I can check whose comment it is to go in and hit newest first, and so I can see who has, you know what I mean, the newest comments. I don't know why I'm telling you. Oh, because at one time we were at 98 comments, and then the next time I went, it was at 96 comments. So they took comments away from us.
Yeah, I swear, they delete comments, sometimes seemingly for nothing. Like the whole thing with Jana, like absolutely nothing in her comment. Like when she was giving us the info for her print business, like Lexi, I'm sorry. There was nothing in her comment that would have
triggered an algorithm.
Anything.
Al Gore's rhythm.
No cuss words. No.
Are you paying attention?
I don't even think she said white trash army.
You just did. Now this whole video is going to get canceled.
Oh well.
We're not playing any taser games tonight. I hope y'all know that.
Yeah, January or February, we were actually moving. Gonna be fun in a car with 2 kids and a cat for 5 hours.
I did 18 hours to the Keys with a dog and a cat.
I did.
I think I had 2 kids in the car that time too.
What was it? 20 hours to Wisconsin with Modi?
With Modi, yeah, that was stupid. You'll never do that again.
I will. On Christmas.
Why don't you fly?
God, I'm probably not going to be able to fly by Christmas.
Why?
Because I ain't getting no damn vaccine. Yeah,
I haven't had the vaccine. How do you think I'm flying?
Yeah, I know, but I imagine by Christmas that shit'll probably be rolled out. You don't think so?
I think they know that they're pushing too hard, too fast, and they need to slow their roll a little bit.
I think at this point, they're balls to the wall. They don't care anymore.
No. I think it'll be okay by Christmas. They'll let us out of our playpens at Christmas time. We'll be able to go visit with our families, and then it'll be all our fault when the Delta 27 variant comes out in January.
Possible. That's possible.
And we'll have to go on another lockdown.
Jeremy, mead is drink of the Vikings. It is alcohol fermented from honey. It is my specialty. Mead is pretty special because there's hundreds of different varieties of honey, because there's tons of flowers in the world and bees will harvest for many of them. So if you control which which flowers they harvest from. And it's got hundreds of different types of honeys, and it produces hundreds of different types of flavors.
If you turn that sideways, does it make the font bigger?
I don't think it works like that. Nope.
Poopy head.
Oh,
Jeremy, that's no good. Are you better?
Oh yeah, sorry. You've been in with COVID, man.
That sucks, man. How are you?
I did 3 days, 3 nights with a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old on a Greyhound bus.
Oh,
Dear
geez.
God.
You win the prize.
Yeah, you win, Leslie. Well, technically, it will be 4 kids because my husband's friend's wife is driving me down there, and the guys are gonna be in the U-Haul. Southwest has shut a bunch down.
Good. Everybody needs to sue his ass. Everybody just needs to say no. Rosa Parks was the brave one back in the day. She said no.
Yeah.
We need to say no. That's all I got to say. WTA, y'all, if you're not on there. On Facebook. Uh-oh, are you buffering? It looks like you're buffering there. Oh, no, I paused that.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
paused
Never
it.
mind. Just kidding. I was just checking to make sure you knew what was happening.
Yeah, half of the states are suing Biden over the pokey mandate. What?
The poke mandate.
Oh. Oh, okay. Sorry, gotcha. Well, no, I was just a little confused because up at the top, someone asked when doing the hokey pokey, do you shake it all about? So
So you got a little bit confused.
A little bit.
Okay, that I can understand that.
Skylar, I would love for you to try my mead. I've tried to sell it online and ship it out to people, but you would be amazed at how, because the post office knows that it's illegal, they just steal my alcohol when I ship it.
And say that it got broken in
Say it got
transit.
broken or it got lost or whatever.
You're just going to have to read me the questions. Because I can't see. These glasses aren't very good. And that's really small letters.
Okay. Let's see.
And you're not allowed to decide if I can talk about my fish or not.
I guess we'll see if anyone asks you any question about your stupid fish.
Hey, not stupid fish. That's not nice.
They're very pretty fish. They are stupid though.
They're not.
Some of them. You've had a couple smart fish.
Yeah.
You've had a couple smart ones that could jump out of the water for their food.
And jump through loops.
Yeah. Most of them eat their own eggs though.
And their poop.
Yeah.
Multiple times, and I'll even be like, don't eat that, that's your poop. And then they eat it again. Yeah, they're not, yeah. Some of them aren't real smart. I'm waiting for him to share questions with me.
I got the vaccine, but my mom was a cancer
I've been
survivor.
curious about my fish. Okay, I'll tell people about my fish, because Leslie kind of implied that as a question.
Okay.
I breed and show.
Jana said she wanted to know about your fish too.
Okay. I breed and show Betta fish. I'm sure all of you have had a Betta fish, maybe when you were a kid. They're the Siamese fighting fish. The ones that when you go into the big box pet stores, they're the ones that are in the little itty bitty cups because they can't live together. I breed those and show them on an international show circuit. So much like the AKC has the dog show on Thanksgiving, I can't see what they're saying. We have a show much like that. We don't make our fish get out of the water and like stand on tables and crap. But the IBC, which is the International Betta Congress, has a set of standards for each type of fish. And we, as breeders, selectively breed to get our fish to as close to that standard as possible. And then we go on the international circuit and we win.
Tell them about your last show.
My last show was really good. I didn't think it was going to be much. But I came away with 9 third places, 11 second places, 7 first places, and then one of my females took reserve best of variety, so she was the best in her group. So she won that, and then her sister got the reserve best of variety. And then those same 2 girls went on to win the best of show, so they were the best fish of the show and the second best fish of the show. So I'm kind of proud of them.
Jeremy wants to know if it's costly.
No, I can't say that it's costly. It's time consuming. It's costly because I spend a lot of time. But no, they're not really. I mean, my electric bill did go up some because they're tropical fish, so you have to keep them warm. And I feed mine really good foods. I spend probably $200 a year, $250 a year on their food. So that's not too bad, right?
Yeah.
No, that's not too bad.
Yeah, I can't say that's very costly.
No, I mean when you consider
Even
they're
if
that big,
even as
though,
a hobby, I feel like you're making most of that back in your shows when you turn around
when
and
I
sell them.
sell them in the auctions,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's fun. It started out as a winter hobby. Like I like to be outside when it's warm, and I like to plant things and dig in the dirt, and then when it gets wintertime and it gets cold, like I kind of go into a depression, kind of just a funk, you know. And I said I need something to keep me busy, some kind of something to keep me busy. And I was gonna do aquascapes where you take a fish bowl and you plant live plants and you can make underground scenes and all kinds of cool stuff. And on my journey down that rabbit hole, somebody said it's impossible to breed a betta fish in captivity. Well, if you tell me I can't do something, I have to see if I can. And it just kind of went from there. So it went from a winter hobby to a 24/7. I travel up and down the East Coast with the fishies. So it's fun. Keeps me busy. When I get done, when I feel like I have reached the pinnacle of the betta world, when people say, oh, I have a blue betta fish, people say, oh, Jen Cannon. When it gets to that point, then I will feel like I've reached the limit, and then I'm going to breed Maine Coons. That's going to be my retirement. I'm going to breed and show them. So, there you go. There's my fishies in a nutshell. See how good I did? It didn't take me an hour.
Just so y'all know, Maine Coons are a massive giant cat that comes from Maine.
They're awesome cats. Awesome cats.
Hannah wants to know how many fish you think you have right now.
Currently, including all of the babies, probably 300, 350, something like that. Yeah,
Gotcha.
and probably 100 of them in their own little beanie container. So, it's a lot.
Glenn says they raise Yorkies.
Okay, so he
That's
kind of,
cool.
yeah, he gets it, yeah. You'll have to put a picture of my fishies.
Is it Vanna? I think it's Vanna.
Where?
Right here. Vanna J.
Yeah.
How many tanks do you have?
How many tanks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorority tank is 6. Axolotl tank is 7. And then Bubba's tank is 8. But that's not, you all remember Beanie Babies? And we used to put them in those little acrylic boxes. That's what all my show fishies live in. So I have to change the water out in those every other day. But there's probably 100 of them currently.
Yeah.
A lot of fishies.
It's probably important that people know that, like, betta fish don't start typically killing each other until they're adults. So you can.
Once the boys realize that they're boys, that's
Yeah.
when things start to get kind of ugly. So you have to start separating them. The ugly ones get pulled first. But then usually what happens is the next one steps up real quick to take that role.
Jeremy says, "Let's go, Brandon."
Let's go, Brandon. I want to know why he didn't say, yeah, I don't think that's what they're saying. Why wouldn't he correct her?
Honestly, I will give it to her that was. I think she like that was just off the cusp. Like she knew what was going on and was trying to salvage.
Cover it? You think
I
so?
think so. I think it like, to be fair, like it was a good effort, A for effort. Like
I think she's just that stupid. I think they really thought that. I think he was so excited because I think this was his first win.
Yeah.
And I think he was so excited that maybe he said, oh, is that what they're saying? Maybe they are saying that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine when you're there and everyone's yelling it at the same time, but like not really at the same time, like they're offbeat. I could like, I mean,
Maybe.
fuck Joe Biden, let's go Brandon. Like, I mean, When it all sounds like "Ruh, ruh, ruh, ruh," like it could probably be confused, you know.
I guess so, maybe.
By the way, guys, if you have any questions, go ahead and
They just want to hang out with us.
yeah, go ahead and put them in the
I only
comment
brought
section.
2 Reese's peanut butter cups though, so y'all are out of luck. Sorry.
She only brought half a purse of sugar this time.
I brought you Skittles.
What's the best part of jacking Mom's coffee? The coffee or the beating? It's definitely the reaction I get from her.
Is that why
sure.
you do it, just to get a reaction?
Well,
out
I
of me?
mean, if you wouldn't hit me or like freak out, I probably would just take like a couple sips and that would literally
But
be
I
it.
know you wouldn't.
Nah, realistically, like last week was the first time I actually drank your coffee because I needed it.
No, boys, you can't.
Otherwise,
have
I would
this.
just sip.
You can't have this. This is Grammys. This is Grammys.
I'm glad y'all like the freaking the diss tracks so much. That's like our third, highest video.
Is it?
I think. Yeah, everyone loved our diss tracks.
No, Magni. This is Grammys. You're gonna make me make a mess, aren't you? Here, I'll let you guys split the paper. How about that? You get a lick, and let your brother get a lick. There. Okay, now give it to your brother. Here. Modi's gonna eat it.
Skylar, his name is, so the black one's name is Magni. It's Magni. And Modi down there is Modi. Modi and Magni were the 2 sons of Thor in Norse mythology.
We need to tell people about your mailing list.
Oh yeah, so we do have an idea that in the off chance that we get canceled, or in the future when I'm doing gaming stuff, like I get canceled, we need to have everyone on some sort of like email list, so that way in the off chance that happens, we can just keep ourselves from ever being canceled and
say,
just
"All
come
right,
up with a new
everybody,
channel and just
here's plan B and let's go."
yeah, just be able to send y'all an email of what the new channel is, and
but
just
the
keep going
only
with
way that we can come up with accomplishing that is to get you guys to drop your email. But a lot of people may not want to put their email out there on blast in the comments. I never thought about that.
No, you want to put them in the comments. Join the White Trash Army page on Facebook, and then send a message to White Trash Army
with your email address, and
Yeah.
I'll just keep a page of it, a contact list of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right. So yeah.
There you go. If you want to be part of the Plan B mailing list, it may be old school, but I'm kind of old school. So what we got?
Jeremy says, Jordan, do you have a normal job, or do you just rip people's limbs off for money? Jeremy, you would ask that.
He's hoping.
No, so ripping people's limbs off for money is my normal job. I work security for bars 6 days a week. Right now, Sunday is now my only day off. The weekdays usually aren't bad. It's just Friday and sometimes Thursday. Sometimes Thursday, Fridays and Saturdays are really freaking stupid.
He works for the mob.
No, I don't. God, you need to stop saying that.
That'll really get us canceled. I'm kind of proud that we're getting censored. Like that.
I mean, yeah, I'm proud, but at the same time, it is slightly annoying because we're being throttled like crazy.
Yeah, I get it, but that's cool. They think that we're a threat.
I feel like our videos are being hidden from people. People aren't being notified that we're even doing anything.
True.
Before you know it, people are going to start being unsubscribed.
Yeah, that would suck. I put my head over gag hoodie back on, Jordan, because it's cold in here.
I can't wait to move from here because all the salons here want to do their hairstyle. They say they can't do it. Oh, well.
What?
Kyra says none of the hair salons that where she lives can do what she wants them to do.
What she... Let me read it.
They can't do what
Can't
she
wait
wants
to
them
move
to
here
do.
because all the salons here want to do this. Oh, okay. You left out a very important word there. Can't do the hairstyle I want them to do. I'm sorry. Hairdressers, a lot of hairdressers will sit there during your consultation and they'll nod their head and they'll say, yes, I understand. And they'll repeat back all of the directions. And you're like, yes, that's what I want. And then somewhere from there to the picking up of the shears, I don't know if they just forget what they talked about or if they just say, I had no intention of doing what you wanted. And if that's what you're going to do, then why don't you tell people up front? You know, just say, okay, I hear what you're saying, but ultimately I'm not going to do that. This is what I'm going to do, and save everybody a whole bunch of time. I just don't understand. What?
Where do I start? Don't do Facebook, Jeremy says. I don't know how else we're gonna get y'all's information privately.
I mean, we could make a email address for J&J Adventures.
Yeah, just put that in the about.
And put that in the about, and then they can send it there.
Okay,
Send
that's what we'll do.
To there. There you go. See, look, Mom's good for something.
Okay, J&J Adventures, Jen. Plan B isn't that birth control? Okay, Silas. Do the bartenders split their tips with you? No, no, they do not.
When they worked at the strip club, they did.
No, even then, the bartenders didn't.
Oh, that's right. The girls
strippers did.
Yeah, the girls did.
But security is kind of allowed to make our own money in our own ways, but like.
By selling bootleg whiskey?
No. I do sell my meat out of the bars, and everyone's totally cool with it. There's that. But the rest of security, at least the people who work the door, can make their money by like letting hot girls skip in front of everybody for like $20.
That crap really goes on, y'all.
Yeah, and it really annoys the shit out of me too, because like girls can come up in nothing but underwear and be allowed in, and yet like guys get kicked out for like
having on shorts,
for having designer rips in their jeans.
Yeah, that's not like, cool. That's not okay.
I hate it, but that's one of the ways that security makes money. I don't participate in that crap at all. The other way is by being good at being able to tell what a fake ID is, and then selling it back to them.
Taking it and saying, no, this is a fake ID, man.
Yeah, if you want it back, you can, it's going to cost you $100 and you still got to go somewhere else.
You don't even let them in?
No, I mean, some, like, Nick will let them in every now and then, depending upon how cool they are about buying it back. But
they always buy it back?
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they're like, yeah, no, I ain't doing it. I'd rather just spend the $100 and go and get an actual good fake ID. And then they'll just leave it there with us. Yeah.
I never had a fake ID. I've come to the conclusion that I was kind of lame in school. Like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything fun.
Well, back in your day, it would have made a ton of sense. And you could have easily gotten away with it. But nowadays, like, we have these, like, you go to a bar, we have these machines that you scan. And I mean, it'll tell you
linked to
everything.
all of the bars in the area.
Yeah.
They know where you've had trouble at. Yeah.
Now, I mean, we've got like 30 plus years of experience and
technology.
Well, not only that, but just experience with fake IDs and being able to more easily tell them apart than we could back in your day. You have a lot of experience in that shit now.
You're gonna have to get a wand so that you can chip everybody.
Lexi says, I can't find your Facebook page. The link in your profile said the link was inactive. Hold on.
He closed out the comments because he's looking to see.
Yeah, I gotta go find this.
Maybe Facebook got canceled. Whoop whoop.
No whoop whoop. That's not a whoop whoop. That's an oh shit. Hold on, Jay.
Let's go, Brandon.
Let's see here.
Jane? Yeah. It's not even a link. Is that on my phone? Yeah, so.
What the heck?
Huh. Let me go on my Facebook and see if we got shut down, man.
Uh-oh.
Go here. We're looking. Go to my groups down here. And then go up here. White Trash Army.
No, we're still here.
It's still there.
Interesting. Okay, I'll mess around with it, Lexi. Thanks for letting me know.
Huh. So they just broke the link.
Yeah, I guess so.
Bastards.
Let's see. So George works for the mob and Jen sleeps with the fishies.
Literally. Yeah.
I've got Facebook.
Cool fun fact about a betta fish, though, is they have a labyrinth organ. So technically, as long as you keep them moist and don't let them dry out, they can breathe our air. So you could put them on a paper plate on your bedside, and if you got up every 20 minutes and sprayed them down, they could live indefinitely on your bedside table. In Thailand, if you buy one in Thailand and ship it somewhere in Thailand, they send them in a wet piece of wool. They don't even give them water, they just wet a piece of wool.
Jeremy, that's a mental illness. And it doesn't matter how much you identify as a hot girl, you're not going to be one, okay?
I wouldn't want to identify as a hot girl.
Skylar, we are allowed to accept tips if someone just like randomly comes up and offers them to us. Like, our bosses aren't going to be like, all right, you can't take that. We have this guy who comes...
Why would somebody want to tip a bouncer? I've never felt the need to tip a bouncer.
I'll get into that in a second.
Okay.
We have this guy named $100 Jaron who frequents Glenwood, like the street that I work on, like maybe 2 times a month. And usually when he does, he's dressed in a baller-ass 3-piece suit, like dressed to kill.
Yeah.
And he'll come through, and he's known for handing everyone that works at the bars $100 bills.
Jeez, man.
And I think the reason for it, like the reason some of them do it, is because they know they're gonna act like an ass when they go inside to some degree.
So they're just buying you off.
They just buy off everyone.
Yeah,
like,
hey,
like please, don't totally beat the shit out of me. Like, I just gave you $100.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a jerk. Probably a little bit of a jerk once
yeah.
I get to drinking.
So yeah, we are allowed to accept it. You just kind of have to be able to see through it and not let it.
That's not very nice to do to your brother. You pushed your brother right down out of my lap, and that's not very nice. Grammy doesn't like that. No, I don't give attention to donkeys that misbehave.
Leslie, we are still.
Bless you.
We're nearing the end of Tom's catalog. There's still a few songs left we haven't heard yet. I want to say there's like maybe 6 to 10. Magni, get down. We're getting there though. Let's see.
You're in
Hannah,
trouble.
of course you never had a fake ID. You're too much of a goody two-shoes
Well,
to
see,
have
I
a
was
fake
the same
ID.
way. I had a door in my bedroom that led to the outdoors, and I never snuck out.
Yeah, that's crazy. Magni, get down.
I just want love.
I
Dad.
know, but you need to learn to accept it down on the floor.
But somehow I still managed to get knocked up. So there's that.
Aw. Hey, Andrea, popping in to say hello. Today is Thanksgiving here in Canada, so Turkey Family Day.
Oh, happy Turkey Day!
Yeah, that's super cool.
Thanks for stopping in to say hi.
My best friend and her younger sister look so similar that she could use her old one to get in, but that was 15 years ago, too.
My sister used to sing in a very, very popular band that performed a lot of the nightclubs in the area around us. And I was able to get in at like 14. Now, granted, back then, 18 could get you in. You had to be 18 to drink. You know what I mean? Now, I was never allowed to drink. Well, I did get stamped yes once. Yeah, so they thought that I was at least 18, and I was 14.
I went out to a club once when I was 15. I mean, I was allowed in, and I drank.
Did you?
I think even at
Where at?
somewhere in Beaufort. I can't remember where.
No, that's why.
Well, I mean,
Bunch of rednecks.
I still, I mean, I don't look any different. I just have a beard now in comparison to then.
Your hair wasn't long.
Well, my hair too. But I mean, as far as like facially how I looked, like I don't really look any different.
Jord,
Anyways,
you're crazy.
I got in when I was
I don't look
15.
any different than I did 15 years ago either. weirdo. Although 15 years ago.
I'm saying, like, I started puberty really freaking young and kind of capped out at like 12 years old. And it's been since just kind of growing into what I had way back then.
True. I don't know if you were 12. You did your biggest one. I think it was in between the year from when you went to elementary school to middle school, that 5th to 6th grade year. That's the
6
summer.
to 7 was really. I think 6th to 7th grade was when I completely stopped.
But that summer you grew 6 inches. That summer. That was crazy.
That was bad. Very painful. I do remember that.
What we got?
Is your mead only for sale in person? Always wanted to try some. Any you recommend from stores? So, unfortunately, my mead right now is only for sale locally. The reason for that is because I have to have a license. I have to have a distributor's license in order to sell through the ABC. And I really don't want to sell through the ABC because ultimately the ABC does nothing to sell your alcohol for you.
They just tell you what to do with your alcohol.
Yeah, it's just a
racket.
storage place at most. It's not even like they're gonna put a sign up for you that says, "Hey, something new and cool is over here."
Exactly.
There's I don't know. It's just not worth it to me.
Thank you, man.
But
Thank you.
It's also hard to recommend Magni. Get down. It's hard to recommend mead because mead is technically a wine. I hate calling it that, but it technically is a wine.
Honey wine.
It's a honey wine, but it is still classified as a wine. And most wines, most mead makers that are left, treat it like a wine. And they make it incredibly dry.
Ugh.
And it's nothing like what the Vikings actually drunk. I mean, they're drunken on a normal basis. You can't
Drink it. What?
Get down! I'm tired of it.
Oh.
Come on now.
Poor Magni. Come back here, Dum
Come over here.
Come back
Stay
here.
up here.
Come on.
Stop jumping on us, though.
Seriously, though. You need to get that crap under control.
Sit
down. Just sit. You don't have to be right in the middle.
These are parts that usually get cut out of our videos, by the way.
Everybody says, "Oh, they're such great dogs." Yeah, you don't see this part. That part.
Guys! God, you're driving me crazy.
Oh, you're such a handsome dog. Oh. Dumb.
Anyways, it's really hard to recommend mead because there's only like freaking 20 or 30 professional mead makers left in the world, and they all make it super dry and just kind of meh. The Vikings drunk it like freaking water. I mean, you can't drink wine that's super dry like that. It's just
gross. Yeah, I don't like dry
so
wine.
There's even less people who make it like me, who make it like the Vikings actually made it.
See how nice this is? Look, you can touch.
Hey, can we like go 5 seconds without acknowledging the dogs?
Well, I'm trying to show him that this is good behavior. This gets rewarded because this is
God.
nice.
These dogs are killing me.
That's a good one.
Have you seen? Wait, hold on. Let's see. Let me go back up a little bit. Holy crap.
Thank you.
Have y'all watched Squid Game yet?
Yes.
Lexi, yes.
Well, I'm gonna start the 4th episode tonight.
She had me watch at least the first game.
He just wanted to skip through to all the games.
I just want to see how they kill people. It sounds super psychotic when I say it like that.
Does,
it's just like, I don't know, like when it comes to dubbed shows, and I just want to see what the show's ultimately about.
You don't care about anybody's character arc or anything like that.
Not with shows like that.
You just want to see how everybody dies.
Yeah. It's kind of like at this point with The Walking Dead, I just want to see how walkers get killed creatively. Like, I don't even give a shit about the characters that are alive anymore.
Is it still possible to kill them creatively?
Sometimes they do.
They've killed them every way you could possibly kill them.
Sometimes they do. Yeah, I might watch it. Like, actually watch it eventually.
It's good.
I had a bartender once look at me just like I came out of Area 51 because I ordered a Dr. Pepper with JD. JD.
Jack Daniels.
Oh. That sounds great to me, Skylar. I don't know. That sounds like a drink I would get behind.
Ooh, no.
I'd tip a
Don't
bouncer
be
if he
obnoxious.
saved me from a jerk for sure.
Don't be
Yeah,
obnoxious.
I mean, there's not that many of you.
What? I missed it.
Who
What?
would tip a bouncer if we saved them from a jerk?
Yeah, if you saved me, like if you saved me, I would probably tip. Yeah, I would probably tip you a little bit, or at least make my way over to make sure that you know I said thank you.
Yeah.
You know, so I haven't been in a club. I couldn't tell you the last time I went to a club. We're talking about going to the casino next weekend, and I'm like, well, we kind of have to be done by 10.
Yeah, I mean, you want to know? I mean, that shit's
I
stupid.
want to get home and go to bed.
Yeah, it's going to the club or going out to a bar is stupid.
Stupid. Like, I look at friends, like girls that used to work at Ulta, and they're getting ready and not leaving the house until like 10:30. Screw that, man. I've been sleeping for an hour and a half at that stage.
That's why I have no respect for these people. It's like, especially on the weekdays, like at least to me in my mind, like the weekdays is about furthering yourself. You either need to be working, or you need to be learning, or sleeping.
Yeah.
If you're out spending money all week, you're a loser. Like that's just the way of life. Like that's the game our country has created. If you spend all week spending money, you're a loser.
Okay.
I
get it. Okay.
Like if it's on the weekend,
yeah,
fine, whatever.
But
I still don't think it's super smart, but I mean, like you have people who will like come out on their birthdays and they don't really come out that much. So
yeah,
like
that's different.
the weekends are a little bit
But it's
different.
like if you go out to the club every single weekend, it's not fun anymore.
Oh yeah, like we got like just to give you an example, we got this redheaded chick who has a boot on her foot. Like she's had a broken leg since I started this job.
There's a snake in my boot.
Anyways.
Toy Story reference.
There's a snake in my boot.
Okay, go ahead.
This girl has had a boot on since I started working there, and I guarantee you the only reason she still has it on is because she won't stay the hell off of it. She keeps coming out and getting drunk and walking around all over the place.
At least she's wearing her boot.
You loser! Go home and heal. Get a job.
You're not a nice person.
I know I'm not.
You're not.
Last night.
I'm sorry. I didn't raise you to be like that.
Well, it's just I feel like I just can't deal with stupidity. Like I've gotten to that point in life as a human. I just can't deal with it anymore.
You just don't want to.
I just don't want to.
But see, it took me to age 48 to where I finally got that way. So you got that young. And I think if you get it too young, it makes you a jerk.
Maybe a little bit. I feel like Tom says, like nice isn't the law. Like it's just not.
It's just a nice thing to do. It's just a nice way to be. I mean, you're nice when it counts, but just to the everyday general public.
Well, no, like I helped the old little black lady get a Christmas tree in her car at Home Depot while getting my stuff the other day.
Did
like
you?
I still do nice things for people.
You still do nice things. Okay,
Like,
so I did teach you good.
Yeah.
You would hold the door for somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You open Hannah's car door?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. You're welcome, Hannah.
Wow, Carl. I haven't gotten a YouTube notification from your reaction videos or live since Mac Lethal Sucks.
Wow.
That's like 40 videos ago.
That's a long time ago. Can I just go back to you holding the door and stuff for Hannah?
Sure.
Don't ever stop doing that.
I
ever. Like even 20, 30 years from now, still date your wife. Still court your wife.
You've told me that so many times.
Okay, good. I hope you got it. Okay. It's important.
Lexi, when did you all start looking into your Norwegian heritage?
Germanic heritage. My dad's uncle did it the old-fashioned way, and he started way back, like in probably the early 80s, and he actually visited places in Germany that we were from, and I mean, he did it old school. So he started that in the probably early 80s and finished it probably around 2000 or so, and then it sat in my mom's curio cabinet where all the photo albums were until somebody said, "Hey, what's this weird white notebook?"
Huh.
And then we're like, "Oh, hey." And I don't think anybody realized the Germanic Viking part of it until you read it.
Well, Jameson read it beforehand and already
noticed
knew it. When I read it, I even looked at Jameson and pointed it out to him. I said, "Yo, did you read this?" He said, "Yep."
So
Like he was proud of it,
Huh.
but I couldn't find it again after that.
So
we've known for a while.
Well, when did you really start embracing? Probably
like 6 years ago.
That's when he found out, and with him it was like all of a sudden like this light bulb went on over his head. Like, wow,
it just makes so much sense.
Yeah, like that makes sense, and he just totally embraced it.
I've been super aggressive and rebellious my whole life, and it's just
violent.
It's just like there's a lot of
fires,
things.
Like
yeah, I love setting fire to shit.
Yeah,
I used to steal from people all the time.
Rape? You didn't rape anybody.
I was
going to say raping and pillaging.
No, definitely didn't rape.
There was no raping.
No raping.
Pillaging and torching of villages. Yeah.
Not whole villages. Almost our house in the pond.
Almost our house. You want to tell that story? That's a funny story. It's a really funny story.
All right, let me get through a couple more questions.
Okay, Jordan, I'm going to set it up while you're looking at a question. Jordan was a pyro, like bad. I think we've talked about that before.
No, not really.
No?
No, I don't think we've ever even really gotten into any stories. It started at a very,
very young age.
Mm-hmm.
Like setting the Croatan forest on fire.
The entire Croatan forest.
Like
legit, it would have legit set the entire forest on fire.
Had he not... The way I heard him is I was in getting my makeup on, getting ready to... I think we were going to church. And I was getting ready, and I heard the back door open, and I heard Jordan's little pitter-patter feet come in, and I heard the sink run, and the sink turn off, and pitter-patter feet, and the back door close, and about 2 minutes later, I heard that process repeat. And the third time I heard that process repeat, I finally said, I probably should go check and see what he's doing. And what he was doing was he had a cup, probably an 8-ounce cup, and he was coming in, he would fill his cup up, walk outside, down the stairs, across the yard. By the time he got to the fire, there was approximately that much water left at the bottom of his 8-ounce cup, and he was going to put it out 1 cup at a time.
Yeah, because I was racing with it. By the time I got there, it was all out of the cup.
Yeah. So that was the first experience. He was about 4, I would say. And he had gotten the fire. We had burned leaves in the yard the day before, and he had poked around and poked around and poked around with a stick and just got it hot enough to get a little spark, and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I even remember that. I think what it was at the time, I was a super huge fan of Casper, the Friendly Ghost. Okay. And we had that movie in the house, and I had like been watching it over and over and over, and like I don't know how, like I remember that the start of the movie is like this dude, he's like burning something in a fire pit. It's like he's burning it in his fireplace, and just as a kid, I don't know why, like
that appealed to you.
Yeah, I just did that with the Force. I treated the Force like the fireplace.
Yeah. So then, as he grew, the fire size grew. He was threatened to be charged with acts of terrorism at one point in our neighborhood, him and a couple of his friends from school. So it was legit. When I say he gave me a run for my money, I don't say that lightly.
Yeah. So
I'm surprised one or both of us did not die. Like, really. I don't know how you survived, personally. Me, I would have died.
It was easy. I just ran really fast. I recommend... Okay, so Jeremy, Lexi, and Skylar, I think for like the 500 millionth time now, have recommended Samson. I think we need to listen to Samson.
Okay.
Lexi says he's even more political than Tom.
Okay, we'll listen to Samson.
Samson.
I just feel like I'm betraying Tom if we put stuff on our channel.
Yeah, but I mean...
He's a Tom channel.
I know.
We'll have to make our another
But we're almost
channel.
out of Tom.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know that's what we initially set out, that it would just be a Tom
But then
channel,
there's Brandon, and then there's Nova.
Yeah.
And Mad Child.
Don't get...
But we don't have to visit Mad Child too frequently.
And as far as Nova, I love Nova. But it's really only, like, her recent stuff that
we like.
has kind of...
Yeah.
She's turned around musically.
But I feel like I'm cheating on Tom.
Yeah.
And I'm not a cheater. So, we'll see.
I'm fine with it being a channel of just, like, super real fucking people. If they make super awesome real music, or they're challenging people.
Tom McDonald's channel, except for a select cool people that we invite.
How about this? We will give Samson a chance. If he is super fire like y'all claim,
then we'll do more of him.
Yeah.
I say we ask Tom if he's okay with us doing other people.
Sure, because Tom has checked in on so many of our videos.
I wish I knew if he watched us. I wish I knew. Everybody says, oh, you'll know because Tom will comment. But how do you know that he comments on every single person's that he visits? He could visit 100 YouTube channels a day and only comment on 5 of them.
He doesn't have that time.
You don't know what time Tom's got. You don't know.
I don't know how he finds time to do the things he currently does, let alone even comment on a single video.
We came to the conclusion that Tom was able to bend the space-time continuum.
He has a portal that he goes through.
Yeah. He's got a DeLorean. He proved that. He even showed it to us.
He made a deal with some angels.
Yeah. See, he's got all kinds of crap on his side.
Have you ever listened to Blue October? I get to go see them live.
Listen to Blue Oyster Cult.
Yeah, I've never heard of Blue October. Ruben,
The Hunt for Red October.
It's cool that there's someone else in here that makes wine. How do you make yours, Ruben? Another good one. Jordan, what's your go-to flavor? Nick Lowell. Basically anything from Candy King. All of their flavors to me, for the most part, are 10 out of 10. And I mean, you get 100 milliliters for $10. I mean, you can't beat that. And right now, I'm usually anywhere between 3 to 6. Just changes depending upon how stressful the week is.
I get whatever he tells me to get. I think mine's 3.
Yeah, yours is 3.
Yeah. He's very obnoxious with his, though. Jordan? See?
Hey, Love Bitcoin. I haven't gotten you to listen to Adam Calhoun yet.
That name sounds familiar. What's
yeah,
the matter, Modi?
I listened to him and Upchurch at the beginning of his journey, and I wasn't super impressed with either of them.
Was that one of those that Hannah listened to? And...
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Could have been slightly biased because Hannah had a bad day that day when she listened to him.
Gotcha.
But I listened to a couple of Upchurch's songs, and there was one that was okay, but it seems like for the most part it was just
Just me.
Just Yes, always date your spouse, Mary Lee says.
Yes.
It's better to be honest than nice. Thank you, Glenn.
Yeah.
Hannah says, thanks, Jen. He is nice to me and an ass to all the other girls. I keep trying to tell him he has to be nice to girls.
You have to be nice to girls.
I am if they don't go out the bars. Equal rights, Hannah. You hold the door for him. Jerry.
Screw equal rights. I never fought for equal rights.
Oh. That girl at the bar the other night got a taste of equal rights. We literally had a girl. Granted, she was about 180 pounds, so she had a little bit of weight to throw around. But this girl decided she was going to try fighting like half of the security team.
Do you think she was like a a fighter, like a boxer? Like
No, she was just drunk and stupid. And a little fat. But mostly just drunk and stupid.
Was she short?
Yeah, I'd say like 5'4", 5'5".
So yeah, that's a hefty girl at 4'4", 5'4". Yeah.
Yeah, that was a mistake on her part. She messed up.
I don't know why anybody would think that they could take on one security guard. Never mind 5. That's pretty stupid.
I mean, you go out to these places and you have to know that they're gonna have each other's backs.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they're all gonna stand around and like watch a security guard
get
their ass beat.
Yeah. It's like, it's a girl, I can't touch her.
Even if it's like super one-sided and like the security guard's obviously going to win, like we don't just stand by and let them beat the crap out of anyone either. Yeah. Like, we could jump in regardless. Let's see. Don't admit to crimes on CommieTube.
Jen went to church, Jordan brought the hell. Yup.
A little bit.
Yeah. Stephen King movie Firestarter. I don't know if you ever watched Firestarter with Drew Barrymore.
It sounds familiar. I probably
she was a
have.
Little girl that. It was Drew Barrymore. Yeah. She could start fires with her mind.
You will love what Samson says about Biden.
Let's go, Brandon.
I feel the same way, Jen, but I finally fell in love with Ryan Upchurch, too.
I'll listen.
Yeah, I'll listen.
Review and react to The Chosen. We're going to do season 3.
Let's see. What made you all want to start a YouTube channel? It's a great question, Lexi. I'll give you this one.
You want me to do it?
Sure.
This was a trial run because Jordan had, for as long as I can remember, has said, I want to make money. What do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a gamer. I want to make money being a gamer. That's amazing to sit at home and play video games and make money. And I always said that as long as you're paying your bills and you're, living as a responsible adult, not in your mom's basement, then if you can make some money on the side, go for it. So time has come along and he's to the point where he says, I think I want to start my gaming channel. And I said, but dude, it's a lot of money to spend on a computer and a setup and the whole thing. And then what if people don't even like you? So we said, let's make a YouTube channel and it'll just kind of be a trial run to see if people like you. And here we are. We didn't think people would like us.
At least 4,000 people like the fact that we're honest.
Yeah, some people like us. Yeah, so here we are. So now he's
I feel like with me, at least with gaming, like if I don't have her around constantly being like, Jordan, don't cuss. Like my gaming channel is gonna be freaking wild.
He is going to get Mom to come visit and play every now and then.
Every now and then, yeah. We'll do like Banjo and Kazooie.
Yeah. Why do you got to play the little kid games when I come?
No, come on. That's our game.
I know.
We played that game for like a year of my childhood.
I know, but why do you think that that's the only kind of game your mom would like to play?
I'm just saying that's where we're starting.
Maybe I want to shoot people in the faces.
Okay, we'll shoot people in the face.
Okay.
But that's where we're starting is Banjo and Kazooie.
Okay.
Because I want to beat that game faster than we did when I was a kid.
It took us a long time, and then Jameson deleted it all.
Yeah, freaking Jameson.
Yeah, thanks, James. Jerk.
If you're watching, James, I love you. I'm
still mad at you.
I'm still mad that I only got to experience the ending of that game through YouTube. I found you two the other day doing I Don't Care from Tom McDonald. Cool. Glad you found us, man.
Thanks for hanging out.
Greetings from Belgium. Nice.
Nice.
It's super cool that we have people from other countries.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Belgium, I don't know if there's anybody else from Belgium that visits us frequently. So howdy. What do you say in Belgium? Not howdy.
Certainly not cowboy slang.
We say hey y'all here. Howdy's probably Texas.
Missy Wheeler, let's go Brandon. So there was a NASCAR race that just recently happened.
Last weekend.
I can't even remember the dude's name who won.
Brandon Russell, I think it is.
Brandon Russell.
Something
okay,
like
so
that.
Brandon Russell won, and
It was the first time he ever ran or won.
Yeah,
Words.
and he's like giving his speech, and in the back you have the crowd that starts chanting "Fuck Joe Biden," and they start chanting that, and the woman immediately covered. She could have covered it up. She could have just misheard, but they tried to say that they were chanting "Let's go Brandon."
Let's go,
so
Brandon.
It's just been like this huge meme.
So like the Hodge twins have made a T-shirt that says "Let's go Brandon" on it. Everybody's jumping on that bandwagon.
I'm really far behind in comments. Jeremy already explained this.
Oh, thanks, Jeremy.
Sorry. Oh, Trump had a rally last night.
I did see that. I haven't watched it yet, but I did see that. Yeah, that's.
I love that he's still having rallies,
and
not as the
are
president, and he's still people
I
are still showing up in droves.
Yeah, it's funny.
Do y'all watch any reactors? Yes.
A couple.
Not
religiously, I don't though.
Yeah, I've got a few that I watch. God, right off the top of my head, I'm drawing a blank, and I can't look it up because we're recording on my phone.
I watched I think it's the Cartier family. Those are the three guys.
With the Black Lives Matter
Black
poster.
Lives Matter. I watched them. They're usually the first ones. I like the guy from Texas that stands in front of the American flag. What's his name? Is that Nick? Nick the Reactor?
Yeah.
I don't like the dude Knox. Is that his name?
Knox Hill. Because
he breaks the crap down too far. Like, I don't think his reaction is a real reaction. Am I going to get in trouble for calling him out like this?
Nah, we're fine.
He's not watching our channel, right?
Nah. I mean, he always posts his video like 4 or 5 days after the song comes out. I think
he's had a chance to like listen to it and break it down bar by bar, and he hears all the crazy stuff in the background. I'm like, you don't catch all that crap the first time around. So I think it's too much.
Yeah, I really like Flawedzilla.
Yeah, I like Flawedzilla. I do like him, yeah.
Cause he's an actual rapper too, so
yeah,
like
so he gets it.
He's able to break it down in his brain.
I do like him. Yes, I forgot about Flawedzilla.
He's funny too, especially in his lives, cause like you'll have people talking shit in like his live chat, and he will call them out like in the video. he's funny. But yeah, I feel like since we started our reaction channel, like the amount, like the time that I normally would have spent watching reactions, I'm spending with her doing the reactions or editing the video.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't watch people a whole lot. I feel like Flawed's the only one that I consistently watch. Yeah.
The first reactors that I ever watched were what are their names from Game of Thrones? Nikki and Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I first got a taste of reactors, because I didn't understand this. Why would people want to watch somebody else watch that? That's stupid. But I get it now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like everybody, when they discover reaction channels are a thing, it's like, why?
Why? Yeah.
But like, if you really think about it, it's human nature. Like,
to want to see how people react.
Yeah,
see
like
if they
we give
respond
gifts.
the same way. I know.
Like gift giving is like,
We're all about a reaction.
Half of that, whether you want to accept it or not, is partially selfish because you want to see how they're going to react to your gift.
And it makes you feel good to give too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's part of human nature.
I get it, but I didn't understand it until I watched it. And when they made me cry the first time, I'm like, oh, this crap is real, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad y'all decided to make this test channel. I've cried with Jen, went to church with y'all, reconnected with the Lord because of y'all, and I laugh every new video. Your combos are epic.
Thank you.
Thanks,
that?
Lexi.
Thank you, Lexi. And see, that's what it's all about.
Super cool.
That's what we said at the beginning, you know, because we're not ashamed to say that we're followers of Christ, you know, but the main thing is to tell people that you're a Christian and then just not be an asshole. You know, let them see that you can be a real person. So thank you for that. I'm glad. That makes me feel good. That was my desire for this test channel.
Yeah.
You know, just to teach people about Jesus without being a jerk. Yeah. So I think I show them Jesus more than you do.
You're as far as like I feel like I'm better at it. Like you are Jesus in terms of reaching people who don't know you from anyone.
Okay.
Like I feel like I'm better at reaching people and showing Jesus through discipleship, like through friendship.
True.
Like if you can convince me that you're not a dumb piece of shit and you're fun enough to hang out with, and I
But
actually
see,
want
you're
to talk to
supposed-
you.
But see, you're supposed to want
Yeah,
to
I
reach
know
those people.
I know. I'm not perfect. But like if you can break through those walls and be a friend with me, then you know that's when.
Aren't
that's
you
when
glad
see
that
it.
Jesus didn't say that about us?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're supposed to try to be like him.
Yeah, I know.
So that means you try to be different than how you are.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, I'm not perfect. And being around so many stupid people every day does not help.
Doesn't make it easy.
Doesn't make it easy.
Okay.
Have you checked out the Australian teacher that reacts to Tom? You've I've a couple of people have mentioned him already. I have not.
Didn't know that. Didn't know there was.
How do you guys have a good mother-son relationship?
How?
I think at one point you just gave up. Said screw being this kid's
I
mother.
can't be his mom because it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
He doesn't listen to me. Well, I mean, I was young. I was 18, getting ready to turn 19, and really didn't have a clue of what I was doing. Went right from mom and daddy's house into being a mom and a wife, and didn't know how to do either of those things. So I just kind of winged it. And I was still your mom. Like, I still parented you. Like, you still got in trouble from me.
Yeah. I feel like, honestly, though, I was just... Like, I've talked with Hannah about this. I was just the type of kid where, like, all humans by nature are rebellious. Like, if you tell them they can't do something, they're going to want to wonder
Do it
why.
more. Yeah.
But I think for me, it was just... That nature was just tenfold. Like...
Well,
if you tell me that I can't do something or I'm not allowed to do it, and you don't even explain to me why, like, just, no, I'm going to do it.
Yeah, I get that. I understand that. But I did
so yeah,
parent
you did parent.
I parented you. I thought that was your dad. Like, your dad did a lot of, you shall not do those things. You know what I'm saying? You can't go here. You can't do this. You can't do that. But and then I parented more, like, your punishment was punishment.
With spankings.
Well, but I punished you with love. It was always done in love. You know what I mean? Like, I did it. You may not have gotten in as much trouble as I would have as a kid that age. You still got in trouble, but it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, see, I remember even as a kid, like, punishment was just motivation to not get caught next time.
See, I never thought about it. Like, growing up for me, I never once stopped what I was doing and said, you know what, the last time I did this, I got put on restriction for 2 weeks. Or the last time I did this, I got my tail beat. I never did that. It never hindered me. I never thought about the consequences until after I was suffering the consequences, until after I got caught. I think that was my thing, is I never thought I was going to get caught. But anyways, through him growing up and me figuring it out and him giving me a run for my money, I think there finally was just a point when you were finally 18. I said, Jesus Christ, thank you, because I'm not responsible anymore. And I didn't have to be his mom at that point. Me letting you sit in jail, I think that was kind of a turning point, because then you saw that Mama did mean business.
Well, that, and I mean, you backing off and just kind of like letting me do me. I mean, you chilled out, and like, then I started to like see you as not the parent and just kind of like you as you, and it was like, oh, okay, she's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. But now I couldn't do life without this relationship. I don't want to do life without this relationship. I mean, he's my ride or die. Like, people say, who's your best friend? Him, without a doubt. I don't even have to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I still mother you. I still parent you. I still correct you when you do stupid stuff. I still tell you not to cuss and I pop you in the mouth.
But at this point, I mean, it's just something to giggle about. My dad kept trying to parent me, and he's not around anymore.
Yeah. So I learned from his mistakes. Yeah.
Yeah. He dug himself a very deep proverbial hole.
Just sucks. I hate it for him because he's missing out. But oh well, I don't have to share you.
Yeah. So, oh God, I'm really.
Are
far
you really
behind.
far
Holy
behind?
crap! Flawed.
Hey.
Guys.
Not
Enough.
right now. Shh.
Knox is more of a breakdown channel rather than a reaction channel, but I hear what you mean, especially because he titles them reactions. Yeah, like I don't. Like, I'm not against people doing, like, a little bit of research. Like, even if Knox, like, I'm not saying he completely listens to the songs, but, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he studies the lyrics at the very least.
And listens to all the beats and the different layers of the beats. He's always talking about, I see how he layered that there. You don't see how he layered that there if you're just listening to it through the first time.
Yeah.
Hey, boys.
Guys,
Daddy
go
said
lay
no.
down.
Stop.
Stop.
Not right now. Come here, Modi. Come up here. There you go. Be calm.
Lots of people like Flawed.
Be calm. I think he's a member of the Hangover gang, too.
Yeah, Tom showed up in one of his live streams and donated money to him.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super cool. I don't even want Tom's money. I just want Tom to say, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys.
Yeah, Shaq sucks after Twitter comments he was exposed by Flawed. Yeah, I watched both of those live streams. That was, yeah.
Why are you being such a crazy little doggy, lady?
Yeah, Shaq was, he definitely got caught with his pants down.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
So No Life Shaq.
Yeah.
The one who's done like a couple of reactions with Tom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the one who talks like he's got his mouth wired shut. He said some weird shit about Tom on Twitter that I guess he didn't think anyone was really paying attention to. And like Flawdzilla did like 2 different live streams. Like the first live stream was addressing what he said in Twitter, and Flawed kept going back and like comparing it to like videos, like actual reaction videos on YouTube, and it's like, well, wait, you're saying this over here in this video, but you're saying this on Twitter, and it was like, so then like Shaq came on and like did a video about Flawed's live stream. So then Flawed did another live stream and was like, okay, well, you know, you said this, but like, then you still said this over here.
So it's
like,
kind of like their own diss tracks.
Kind of.
Okay.
But just like using common sense and no rap whatsoever.
Gotcha.
Flawed kind of broke him down pretty bad.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, serves him right. Don't be two-faced douche.
I love everyone that I like, Jeremy says. That's 100% accurate. I told someone the other day I couldn't be racist because I hated everyone equally. Same thing.
True, yeah. Doesn't matter what color they are, you hate them just the same.
Yep.
That's
Black, white, tall, short, skinny, fat, doesn't matter.
That's not nice, Jordan.
You're on my shit list until you're not.
And see, I tend to be the other way.
You're on my good list until you prove not to be.
Yeah, until you prove me wrong.
I'll be your friend, Jordan. I'll be yours too, Jaina. They're in the car.
You're taking a long time.
Shh. Okay, resistance to charity. Shush! Don't rush me. Are you and Hannah gonna post your wedding video? Laura asked. Yeah, we definitely will.
I'll probably live stream it on YouTube.
She'll probably live stream it. My best friend, who's going to be my best man, and his wife are actually videographers and photographers. So they're going to be going. Hannah's sister, Becca, is also a photographer, and she's going to be going as well. So, I mean, there will be lots to work with. So yeah, there will definitely be stuff posted. Men tend to rule with an iron fist. Men tend to try to reason with kids. I love Jerry. I look forward to being friends with my kids and not just their dad.
Yeah, you can do both.
You can do both.
Parenting is first though, but you can do both. Oh, huh.
Yeah, he said Tom wasn't a good rapper, but he's a smart rapper. I was like, the fuck?
Hi guys, says James. Are we caught up?
We are caught up.
We want to do one last call for questions. Anybody? Kind of have to tinkle.
Got to unlock a bunch of animals, including 7 snakes. What are you, a veterinarian?
Gotta unload
a bunch of animals, including 7 snakes. What are you unloading them? What? Tell us
what kind of snakes. I want to know what kind of snakes you got. I have to go tinkle. Don't eat my Skittles.
Okay.
No, I'm taking them with me. I'll be right back.
All right. We didn't do a booger check. Lexi reminded us.
Oh no! Do I have boogers?
All right. Any more questions?
You better not end it with me in the bathroom.
Bye guys. Bye guys. Bye guys. Yeah, as far as the whole, like, smart rapper versus good rapper, like, I agree, he is a smart rapper, but he is also a good rapper. Like, why do you feel the need to distinguish between the two? Like, I'm with Flawed on that. Like, that's so weird. You can be both. Yeah, 100%. Like, it's totally weird to say that he's not a good rapper, but he's a smart rapper. Like, anything that comes before the word but is shit. Or anything that comes after the word but is shit. Like, or no, it's everything that comes before the word.
Maggie,
Stop!
Maggie, back up. Maggie, back up. Back up.
Are y'all on Tom's Discord at all? It's pretty cool. No, I have downloaded and deleted and re-downloaded and deleted Discord like 400 times in my life because its setup is incredibly stupid and I just don't like it.
I downloaded it and never opened it. I did the same thing with Rumble.
It's just, yeah, it's the way it's
Parler. I did enjoy Parler for a while.
It's so weird. He said Tom was there lyrically, yet he's wrong. Yeah, 100% agree. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna be a personality on YouTube, and like be a personality that's, I mean, at this point, like, he's almost, I think, at like 1 million followers, right?
You got boogers? Did you look to see if you have boogers? No, you look good.
Like, why are you gonna get on Twitter and say some backward shit that you know isn't what you're saying in your videos?
Probably just trying to get people to talk.
Yeah, but like, you have 1 million followers in the world at this point. You can't just go on Twitter and say shit. Like, someone's gonna notice though.
You can, but then crap like that happens. Dum. Oh, that was a good opportunity to do a Tomism.
Jeremy, what the hell does that mean, smart? It's not like he's rapping about antimatter and physics. Hey, he did rap about sacred geometry, okay?
Uh-huh. Yep. He did.
Will y'all please react to Tom's song, Hang On, please? Sure.
All right.
100%. I think that's like one of the last like 6 songs that we haven't done.
So we'll definitely get to it.
Yeah, we'll definitely get to it.
Probably very soon.
Have you heard and reacted to Boom Bap 101? So Skylar, that song has confused me a little bit because it's not technically a release song. I've seen other reactors react to a music video, but yet I can't find that music video anywhere. Like, I don't understand.
It was on the what album?
I think it's on Death threats, I think.
One of those.
Oh, it's on Facebook. Oh, well, that would explain it. Okay, well, yeah, sure. We'll react to
We'll
Boom
do
Bap
that.
101.
You've heard it though.
Yeah, it's cool though.
I haven't heard it.
It's probably like one of his funnier videos that prove just how little money goes into their production. Like, it's like the video is like literally starts with him and Nova running across the street, and Nova's being like, "Oh, you're dressed like an idiot," and he's like, "No, I'm fine." And like they stop in someone's yard, and he like pulls up one of his legs and just starts rapping, and like that's their music video.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's
we'll
super
do
cool.
that. Are you chewing them? Why are you drooling all over me?
Jeremy says, "My bad. Give him an honorary doctorate." This video. What is y'all's favorite songs on both of the new albums?
Okay, well I can't say because I've not heard.
Yeah, you haven't listened to a whole lot of No Guts, No Glory.
You've had me listen to a few snippets of some, but I refuse to give up Us Against the World.
This is really hard for me. Cause, God, there's a lot of good ones. Paranoid is right up there at the top.
That's probably my favorite.
Paranoid is one of my favorite. I mean, the chorus is like a minute long. Like, that's freaking awesome.
And it's so catchy. And it's funny.
Trying to sleep.
Us Against the World is definitely up there. I feel like that's Tom's call to arms.
Hello, Hollywood.
That's a good one.
I'm really curious the conversation that Tom and Nova had, or rather the argument they had about not putting that on the album. Like, that would have been...
See what I do with my Skittles? We talked about this.
We're talking about stuff right now.
We talked about this.
Yeah, you're weird.
And if I don't say it now, then I'll forget. So go ahead.
I imagine the argument that Nova probably had with Tom, like, Tom, no, you can't make that an unreleased song. Like, I had a super amazing music video planned for Hello Hollywood. Because, like, at the end of it, like, the whole entire verse is literally, like, him up on stage giving, like, his Hollywood acceptance speech.
Yeah.
Like, dear God, that would have been an amazing music video. Yeah, it's hard. There's a lot of good songs on these albums. Balloons.
I hit repeat on Paranoid.
Beautiful
Us Against
Day.
the World. Oh, Beautiful Day is a good one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do hit repeat on that one.
Hypocrites.
That's on yours.
Yeah, every single rapper. I mean, God, there's so many good ones.
There's another one with rapper in the title.
Yeah. Or every rapper ever. That's what it is. Every rapper ever. Yeah, I might have to give it up to Paranoid. Because it really is kind of like a sequel to Trying to Kill Me. It's kind of along the same vein of like being afraid because now that you're famous, like.
But I like the sound of it. I like the guitar.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievably. It's definitely one of Tom's catchier songs that he's ever made.
It's either ghosts or it's the feds.
I have to unload corn snakes, ball pythons, some rabbit spiders, stuff like that.
Yeah, sounds like a good time.
Dang.
I don't mind the snakes, the spiders. I would have to say that's a big no.
Yeah, spiders I would set on fire.
That's
Just
a
call
big
it an
no.
accident.
Just burn it. Burn them all.
Screw spiders.
Set it on fire.
Check out Anthony Ray reactions. He raps also. Reactions are better than his raps. He's very intelligent and is a huge fan. Is a huge Tom fan. I feel like that's kind of how it is for most of the YouTube reactors who react to Tom. Their reactions are usually better than their raps.
What are you doing, Modi?
I hope that he makes videos for several of the songs on these CDs.
I hope so too. I think he's gonna step out of that traditional not doing it. I think our plan is genius.
Jana Bite My Tongue is also another great one. I will give you that.
Release the albums. Leave them up for 6 months.
Or a year even.
Then start dropping songs and charge $2 a piece
on iTunes.
on iTunes.
Yeah, that way he would not only be able to use the video for the sake of like his weekly or bi-weekly relevancy or whatever,
And people
but like
need to hear all of his songs.
yeah, like he can use the music video to get people amped up to buy it for $2 on iTunes.
I know. It would work.
Yeah.
I know it would. And then everybody can hear all of the songs. You just got to pay for them.
I mean, really, like, there's some of these songs that don't need a music video at all, but like, Hello Hollywood.
Satanic Rappers.
Satanic Rappers. 2 good songs that should not have been on the album at all.
Balloons would be a really cool video. They could do a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. I almost feel like if he did a music video for that, it would probably be like Don't Look Down or No Response, where it would be like a darker background. And probably
All Up in the Clouds.
something like that. Something, I don't know.
Floating away with balloons.
I love
Like
your...
Up.
James says he loves our interactions with the cute dogs. How most of them's been yelling at him tonight.
Yeah, they've not been the best doggies tonight. Have you got a boo-boo eye? Is his right eye boo-boo? No, okay.
No, there's eye boogers.
Okay.
Yes, people need to hear his songs, and there's so many good ones. Yeah, I mean, heck, even if he just, like, gave... Stop drooling on me. Even if he just gave, like, the reactors permission to react to, like, 20 seconds of each song.
That'll
like,
get everybody hyped up enough to want to go hear
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like if I was someone who was like, I would like to buy a Tom CD, but I just don't know if I have the money. And, like, I heard some of, like, just snippets. Like, hell, even the 1-minute snippet you sent me of Paranoid, that was a whole entire minute. And even that was like, dang, I want that CD from her right now because I want to hear the whole song.
I gotta hear more of that, yep.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different things that Tom could do to spark interest in his CDs to get people to buy them. Or to individually buy the songs off the CDs.
All gone.
Yeah, Jeremy, I mean, with some of them I agree, but like, I don't know, Ghost Stories is a freaking awesome song from his older albums. Disgusting. Oh God, there's so many. There's so many that are still really good.
Gummy legend. Yeah, gummy Thanks.
How did you choose your dog names? Are they rescue or purebred pits? This one, I believe he didn't have any papers.
But he's pure.
I mean, he's a pit bull. I got him. He's been with me since he was a little 2-month-old puppy. This one here is a stray. He just kind of like walked up to her.
And he is also a purebred pit.
Yeah.
I think he was dropped off. Jordan lives on a road that's got lots and lots and lots of apartments and townhouses and condos. And I think somebody probably was moving in or moving to a new place. And him being a pit, they said, you can't have him. So they just put him out here and figured that all the people around, somebody would get him.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yep.
So,
as far as their names are Modi and Magni, which are the 2 sons of Thor in Norse mythology. I've been called Thor for a long time in my life. So
yeah.
Just felt right.
Felt normal.
Disgusting would be a morbid video. Yeah, Frost, I just kind of mean like in terms of making those songs available on iTunes for people to purchase so that way they can have them. Like, he doesn't need to make music videos for all of his old stuff, but like just having Disgusting as like an option to be able to buy on iTunes, like that's pretty freaking cool. Yeah, I agree. That would be an absolutely horrid music video.
Darth Vader said pits get a bad rap. Absolutely they do. Do you see this right here? Look at that. Is he sleeping? He looks like he's sleeping. This one's getting his ears massaged. They got it rough.
Has Tom removed his claims on your videos?
What does that mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've got claims on the videos. I don't know if it's necessarily Tom that does them though. I think it's just because we don't pause enough in our videos.
What I don't know what does that.
A
What that
copyright
means.
claim is typically what happens. It usually happens because people don't pause the music enough, and too much of the music is allowed to play for too constant of a time, and then you get claimed. So I don't think it's. Tom could remove it if I put in a request to get that claim removed, and then Tom would review it and be like, "Oh yeah, that might actually be a good way to get Tom to look at our channel. He probably doesn't know we exist. Probably doesn't even know those claims exist."
Yeah, so maybe that's a good way.
Maybe I'll do that.
We also said the other day, can I tell him?
What?
How we said that we would make reaction videos to some of Tom's songs that aren't released, but only send them to Tom.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We want to send them to thehangovergang.com and see if he likes our reactions to his songs that aren't released. I want to get Tom's attention. I just want him to know that we exist. That's all I need. I would like to be his friend, but I don't really need to be his friend. He doesn't have to come hang out every Sunday. Just the fact that he took the time to come say hey once would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree. Pits get a bad rep. Yeah, pit laws are stupid.
Jordan will say that most laws in general are stupid.
Yeah. if it's not from the Constitution or the Ten Commandments, it's pretty stupid.
Those are the only two.
Those are the only forms of law that exist.
This is true.
They're just big babies. The kids had two.
Yeah.
Since they were pups and they were all cuddle bugs. Yeah, I mean, these two are the cuddliest dogs in the world.
Too much so.
Usually this black one here has to sleep with his head right in here. Like I usually get breath on my neck like all night. Modi usually typically tends to pick the leg. He'll sleep up against the leg. But yeah, they're the most loving dogs in the world.
But they just don't know how strong they are, and they want to show your love, and they want to show it the way they want to show their love.
So I mean, that's the funny thing is like when it comes to actual attacks, Chihuahuas attack more people every year than pit bulls do. It's just, you know, when a Chihuahua attacks you, you just look at it and you go, ow, and then you like flick it on the nose. With pit bulls, like if it decides it's gonna attack you, like it's gonna bite through half of your hand.
Exactly, you're gonna end up in the hospital probably.
You know, it sucks.
Cause them is very strong.
Because they're really good dogs. Any animal is only as good as its owner. It's so true.
This is true. Yeah.
It's about how they are raised. You could take any breed dog, and if you treat them to be mean, they would be. Yep.
Yeah. But that, you know, we were fortunate with Magni because you didn't know what you were getting. You know, you didn't know how he had been raised, and he had some things. He had some flaws initially, like he was deathly afraid of toilets. Wouldn't go near a bathroom. Took him all night long before. I mean, he wouldn't even sleep in the bed the first night, did he? With you, because he didn't know what a bed was.
He was just super weird about getting into it.
He didn't know what a bed was. So
I mean, he's still kind of every now and then he's still sketchy about a bathroom. Like it's like he just hadn't spent any time at all inside.
Or he spent too much time in there and like got beat in a bathroom.
Yeah, it's hard to tell, but
excuse me.
He had a lot of issues when he showed up. Pushes me around.
But they've helped each other. They've been a very good. He's rubbed off on Modi because this one, the little black one, is more zen, more laid back than Modi. Modi was very high strung. So Magni kind of said, "Hey, dude, let's just chill out, man." But
Modi's calmed down a lot.
Modi's calmed down, but then Modi's really not afraid of much that Magni is. So he's taught Magni, like he taught him how to go through the doggy door at my house the other day.
Yeah, there's that. Modi's also a better listener than Magni.
Yeah.
So oftentimes I'll tell Modi to do something and Magni will watch him do it and then be like, oh, I'm supposed to be doing that too.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. So him's learning. I think if you get their balls cut off, they'll be different dogs.
Yeah. I just don't know how.
What do you mean you don't know how? You take them to the vet and cut their balls
No,
off.
I mean, like, I don't know how they'll be different. I like them just the way they are. They're fine.
I know, but they don't need their balls. You're not going to use them. We can still call you Moody Big Balls. You can still have that name.
No.
You'll just have a ball pocket. Yeah, you'll have a ball pocket. A little ball purse down there. That's what it looks
okay.
like.
Bye, Shane.
Bye, Shane.
Good luck at getting up at 4. That
Ew.
sucks.
I gotta sling some hair tomorrow, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I lived in New Michigan, I used to tell people that were giggling at their aggressive chihuahuas, let's put your dog's attitude and put it in my pit. Would you still think it's funny?
Dude, no.
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 That would not be funny. That would absolutely be a dog that needed to be put down.
Yeah.
Like, there would be nothing you could do with a dog that had the attitude of a chihuahua.
Of a chihuahua. In this dog? No way. In this body? No. Him so handsome. Yeah, him so handsome. I kiss you right on the mouth.
I can't go to the bathroom without my 2 pups in there. I have no privacy. Yeah, Jana, I figured that out one day. You know, we go outside and we watch our dogs do their business. We watch them poop and pee, and then we congratulate them and we tell them good job. Like, why do we not expect them to follow us into the bathroom and do the same thing?
Do you really think they're in there congratulating you?
Well, not congratulating us, but like, they probably think it's totally normal to like watch each other do each other's business.
Do you think they know you're in there pooping?
Yeah, because Modi and Magni come up and smell what I'm doing, and then they sometimes turn their head and like walk away or create some distance.
See, when they come in there when I'm peeing or whatever, I tell them, no, I don't go down there and stick my head down where you're peeing at, so you don't get to do that to me. No, I don't let them.
I mean, the amount of space I give them is like this big, so it's like that's the only area that smells coming out of. So it's like they gotta get pretty close to smell.
No, you guys are gross. Don't smell poop. You're almost as dumb as my fish. Modi would probably eat poop.
No, he doesn't.
What's the matter? He would eat cat poop.
Bye, Jana. Go
Bye,
get some.
Jana.
Go get some sleep.
Yeah, we have to too.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
How long have we been going?
Hour and a half.
Really? Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. WTA merch, y'all. If you want it right now, the main way to get it is to go to the Facebook page. Well, my hair's kind of wonky. Go to the Facebook page, and from there, send a message, or you can send a message to me on Facebook Messenger. We have only larges and extra larges in men's sizes right now.
Yeah.
However, this is an extra large, and you see he's a pretty big dude.
Yeah.
And it does fit nice. I've got on the V-neck. See the V-neck? We also have a couple scoop ones. The women's, we only got medium and larges, I believe it was. Yeah, medium and larges. And then tank tops, larges and extra larges. I think it was, yeah. But like I said, we got just limited numbers because we wanted to make sure we didn't want to spend a whole lot of money and then get stuck with, 100 WTA shirts. Then we would just have to hand them out to random people when we get to the White House lawn.
Right.
Recruit people on the spot. I'd rather have my army organized before we get there. So, anyways, if you want any of those, please hit me up on Facebook. And we'll make sure it happens. The price is $20 for the shirts, men's and women's, and $15 for the tank tops, right?
Yep.
Shipping, they'll be sent USPS 2 to 3 day priority. And depending upon how much you buy, I can shove a t-shirt. I can be pretty crafty with how I package things and probably send it for not much, but you'll just pay actual shipping. I'm not going to charge you for putting it in a box and going to the post office.
Oh, that's cool. Lexi said I read an article that said dogs come in the bathroom with us to protect us because we're in a vulnerable position.
Huh? I could believe that.
Yeah.
Yeah. However, these dogs aren't looking out the door protecting me. They're looking in at me wondering, hey, what you doing? What you doing in there? Are you eating any food?
In the 90s, it was Rottweilers. In the 80s, it was German Shepherds.
Doberman
in the
Pinschers
70s,
were
it was
in there too,
Dobermans.
Yeah, there's always been some breed.
Yeah.
And it's just because of a bunch of losers that that taught their dogs
Well-
to do wrong and they get a bad rap.
Well, I don't think people realize that, like, most of the people who actually fight dogs feed their dogs gunpowder.
Yeah, come here, bud.
Which, I mean, severely messes with their mind and causes them to go
Just
a
say
little
hi.
crazy.
You don't have to give Grammy kisses. Just say hi to everybody.
Say hi, Modi.
Thanks.
Say hi, Modi.
I
Thanks.
just want loves. I'll even give my brother loves.
Magnie's gonna come here now. Hi,
Magnie's very jealous.
He is. He is a very jealous dog.
Okay, that's enough. Thank
What
you.
sizes
Personal
in the
space.
T-shirt and how do we pay? How do I find the Facebook page? Okay, I'll address that first. The Facebook page was in the About section of our YouTube channel, which I apparently have to go in and edit now because it looks like that link's broken.
But it is white. I'm going to spell it. T-R-A money symbol H. Army. White. That word with a money symbol. Army. W-T-A. But we can't say it because we'll get censored.
Yeah.
You just have to look for it. It's kind of hard. It's like a secret society. And I'm going to ask you a password when you get in there.
What sizes? So Jana, the largest size we have right now in men and women's is extra large.
Yeah, but they're big.
Yeah, they
They're
are
big
big.
hips.
I'm 245 pounds and nearly 6'3", so extra large covers quite some size.
Covers a lot of real estate.
Yeah. All right.
Mine's a medium.
We're caught
And
up.
how tall am I? 5'6", 5'7",
5'7".
140 pounds of solid muscle. More than him.
Okay.
Okay, are we all done then?
I guess we are.
All right. So this was our video for today, and you also put the Game of Thrones trailer reaction on there. So if y'all haven't watched that, go check that out. That's fun. Even if you haven't watched Game of Thrones, because it's still kind of cool. But yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed hanging out with y'all. Thanks for not asking any questions that were too random and weird. Appreciate it.
Oh, Hannah literally just said, "I am back. Where have you been?" We're about to be done, babe.
You missed it, Anna.
Oh, Lexi said, "Ooh, secret society."
The
Love
secret
it.
society. See, that's what I'm saying. When you make it and you say it like that, it's a secret science society. It makes it sound really special, and everybody wants in.
All right. Well, I guess come back Wednesday for
We did the
Tom videos,
yeah,
the release
trailers,
videos.
the release videos. Yeah, so we got those all going.
We actually need to record the one for killing the neighbors.
Yeah, I did cry on one of them.
Yeah.
Not gonna tell you which one. You gotta come see. Stupid Tom made me cry twice that day, and then the very next day, Jordan came over and wanted me to listen to Nas.
No, it wasn't. It was cancer. It was cancer you cried to.
Well, those are the two that I cried to that day. Cancer and then the trailer. And then the very next day you came over and wanted me to listen to Nas on the swing. No, I can't do 2 days in a row crying at songs. No. And I see Tom get all teary-eyed just talking about Nas. I couldn't imagine him singing about it. Good Lord.
Thanks for being here, Skylar.
Yeah, thanks y'all for coming and hanging out
Bye,
with us.
Steven. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. This is cool. Y'all took time out of your day.
Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody.
Steelers won today. Whoop, whoop.
Any dog that is overbred ends up with problems. Yeah. I mean, that's true. You can't continue the same line over and over and over and over again. You do have to mix some stuff in.
Yeah, you gotta do an outcross. I just did that with my fishies.
Mm-hmm.
I mixed a blue fishy with my white fishies. I'm a little bit scared.
You get like Targaryen problems. Inbreeding.
Inbreeding. But you have dragons.
Every time
remember.
one's born, you flip a coin.
Okay, all right, let's be done.
All right.
All right.
Come back Wednesday.
Thanks, y'all. We'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good week. Yeah.
Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.